Joseph, a young man with a heart full of dreams, was deeply loved by his father Jacob. Jacob's affection for Joseph was evident to everyone around them.
"Here, my son, I have something special for you. This is not just any gift, but a token of my deep love and pride for you. This beautiful multicolored robe is a symbol of my favor. Wear it with pride, for it represents the dreams and hopes I have for you."
This robe, however, ignited jealousy in Joseph's brothers. They couldn't understand why their father favored Joseph so much. They saw it as a sign that Joseph would rule over them, fueling their resentment. The more they saw Joseph in the robe, the more their envy grew. The seed of envy began to grow, threatening to tear the family apart. Conversations turned into arguments, and the once peaceful home was now filled with tension.
I believe in God's love and the promise that my life holds. I know that my dreams are important and that they will come true one day.
Despite the growing tension, Joseph remained oblivious, clinging to his dreams. He believed that his father's love would protect him from any harm. Little did he know that his faith would soon be tested in unimaginable ways. The challenges ahead would require more than just dreams and hope. The pit of despair awaited, and the path to his destiny would lead through darkness before reaching the light. Joseph's journey was just beginning, and it would be filled with trials that would test his spirit and resolve. The brothers, consumed by their jealousy, plotted against Joseph. They whispered in dark corners, their envy growing with each passing day. They couldn't bear the sight of his favored status any longer. The colorful robe he wore was a constant reminder of their father's love for him.
"Let's not kill him. We don't need his blood on our hands. Instead, let's throw him into this pit. It will be as if he never existed."
When the opportunity arose, they seized him, tearing off his precious robe, the symbol of their father's favoritism, and threw him into a dry, empty pit. The pit was deep and dark, a fitting place for their brother, they thought. The darkness closed in on Joseph, his dreams seeming to crumble around him. He felt utterly abandoned and alone.
What have I done to deserve this? My dreams, my hopes, are they all lost?
Their hearts hardened. The brothers felt no remorse for their actions. The brothers sold Joseph into slavery, exchanging him for a few pieces of silver. A caravan heading for Egypt became his prison, carrying him further away from his home, his family, and everything familiar. The journey was long and arduous. Joseph's world, once filled with his father's love and his own bright hopes, had been shattered, leaving him to face an uncertain future in a foreign land. He wondered if he would ever see his family again. In Egypt, Joseph found himself in the house of Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. This was a significant change for Joseph, who had been sold into slavery by his own brothers. Despite the harshness of his new reality, he chose to face it with courage and determination. Despite the injustice of his situation, Joseph faced his challenges with integrity and unwavering faith in God. He believed that his circumstances did not define him, but rather, his response to them did.
This young man, Joseph, he works diligently and with such skill. His dedication is unmatched, and his work ethic is truly inspiring. The Lord is with him, and it shows in all he does. I trust him with my household. He manages everything with such precision and care, it's as if he were born to lead. The Lord's favor is upon him.
He worked diligently, putting his heart and soul into every task. No matter how small or large the job, Joseph approached it with the same level of commitment. His skills and character shining through, he became a beacon of excellence in Potiphar's house. His diligence did not go unnoticed, and he soon earned Potiphar's trust. This trust was not given lightly, but Joseph had proven himself time and again. Potiphar saw in Joseph a man of integrity and capability, someone who could be relied upon in all circumstances. He recognized that the Lord was with Joseph, making him successful in all he did.
I will continue to do my best no matter where I am. My circumstances may change, but my commitment to excellence will not.
However, fate had another test in store for Joseph. Just when things seemed to be going well, a new challenge arose. Falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, he was thrown into prison. This was a severe blow, but Joseph's spirit remained unbroken.
He tried to assault me. He must be punished. The accusation was false, but it was enough to land Joseph in prison.
The darkness of confinement threatened to extinguish his spirit. The walls of the prison were cold and unwelcoming, a stark contrast to the warmth of Potiphar's house. But even in the depths of despair, he clung to his faith. He prayed and held on to the belief that God had a plan for him.
I know that God is with me, even in the darkest of places. This prison may confine my body, but it cannot imprison my spirit. My story isn't over yet. I believe that there is more to come, and I will face it with the same faith and determination.
He continued to trust, to hope, and to believe that his story wasn't over yet. Each day brought new challenges, but also new opportunities for growth. With unwavering faith and a heart full of hope, Joseph stood tall, ready to face whatever came next. Even the warden saw that the Lord was with Joseph, making him successful in all he did. In prison, a glimmer of hope emerged. Joseph's ability to interpret dreams came to light.
When Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker were also imprisoned, both had vivid dreams that troubled them.
Joseph, guided by God, interpreted their dreams with stunning accuracy. Word of Joseph's gift spread, eventually reaching Pharaoh himself.
Troubled by a series of strange dreams, Pharaoh summoned Joseph. With confidence and clarity, Joseph revealed the meaning of Pharaoh's dreams, predicting years of abundance followed by severe famine.
Pharaoh, recognizing Joseph's wisdom, appointed him as his second in command. Joseph's wisdom and leadership during the years of plenty saved Egypt from the devastating famine.
When his brothers, driven by desperation, arrived in Egypt seeking food, they didn't recognize the powerful figure before them. Joseph, however, recognized them instantly.
The years of suffering had not hardened his heart. Instead, he saw God's hand in his journey, orchestrating every step.
He revealed his identity to his brothers and offered them forgiveness. The family, once torn apart by jealousy and betrayal, was reunited.
God's plan had prevailed, turning darkness into light, pain into purpose, and despair into a triumph of faith.